Welcome back to Good Morning Black Hills. Holidays are a time for togetherness and making memories, but they can also cause stress, overwhelm, and disrupt routines for children. Joining us now is Carmen Hathey, a counselor at West River Mental Health, to share some tips on how to create healthy holiday experiences for kids. All right, so really quickly, talk about dysregulation or deregulation, pardon me. Could you elaborate a little bit on that more?
Yeah, you bet. So dysregulation is a term we use in our field, meaning that their reactions in that moment are not what you would expect for that person, or it's abnormal for the situation. So examples would be around the holiday seasons, we'll term it dysregulation when a child suddenly becomes maybe more withdrawn. Typically that suggests that they're uncomfortable with their surroundings, or they're uncomfortable with the changes. So it might be that we've got the holidays coming up and the magic of the holidays. So they're excited about, do I get presents? Or am I gonna get what I want? Or am I gonna be on the naughty list? Or am I gonna get to visit like family and friends and all that stuff? Those will be our kiddos that are more withdrawn, and that's typically more of an anxiety type response, but you also have the opposite. The kiddos who are into everything and they're trying to help us cook, but we have a giant disaster afterwards. And maybe they're bouncing off the walls and they're trying to rip open their presents early and you're like, no, I said no peeking. That's also dysregulation.
And you know, what can parents do to kind of help this? Kind of help maybe calm down, or maybe help kind of bring them back to the center, you know?
Awesome. So there's a couple things they can do. If the child was that first example, which was more calm or quiet, more angsty on that, then in those cases, I recommend the check-in. But in that check-in, we're going to talk to them about what is the same. What isn't changing? Also things that might be causing them some concern. On my kiddos who are more quiet in that way, I'll sit down and I'll draw something with them, or maybe we'll color something together, or maybe we'll cook something together that is safe. That's a check-in method. You could also take them for a walk. You can take them outside. We got snow, we can go sledding. You could also like watch a movie together, watch a TV show together. Any of those kind of activities would work for both sides, whether it's that child who's more withdrawn or the child who's into everything.
Exactly. And then kind of before we wrap up here, is there anywhere else our viewers can get this information, get more tips, anywhere else that you would recommend they look for these tips?
So I do recommend the CDC's website. That's a very positive and it's a safe option for people to look. There's also some different options, like if you look on West River Mental Health, there'll be something on that website as well. But my go-to is actually CDC. That's what I recommend.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us here on Good Morning Black Hills. It's been a pleasure to talk to you this morning.
All right. Thank you so much, Sarah.